Do you keep going out with great guys or girls and they're falling for you? They really like you and you just don't feel it and you're not sure why. You almost never feel it. And it's frustrating because you know you're giving up these amazing people and your family and your friends are saying, why don't you like him or her? You want to know why? Because you're choosing not to. You're choosing not to like them. You can actually decide to fall in love because you're not always just falling. You're not tripping onto love. You're making the decision. How? You're opening your heart. So when someone is vulnerable, when someone tells a story that hits their core, something that's real, that's substantive, what happens? Their heart opens, right? Even if they're telling a sad story, making them vulnerable, their heart opens. When their heart opens, they're available to feel and give love. If you aren't having substantive conversations, if you aren't opening yourself up, if you aren't being vulnerable, if you're just being surface, your heart's shut, right? There's a wall. You're just talking about stuff. If your heart is closed, you can't feel love and you can't give love. And that's the problem. You have to decide to open your heart. You have to decide to be vulnerable. You have to have conversations that express vulnerability. I'll show you mine, then you show me yours, which means I'm going to give you a story about me that's vulnerable. I'm going to express something about me that opens me up. I'm modeling on myself my expectation of you because I want you to share a story of similar substance, of similar depth that reveals a similar type of vulnerability. You want to have conversations that aren't just revealing, but something that actually hits your core. I call them core value conversations. What are your core values? What are the things that make you you? What are the things that happened in your life? The things that made you change, that made you firm on who you are, that gave you shape, your core values. Those are the stories that you tell. Those are the stories that will make you feel, that will encourage them to give you stories that make them feel. And if you're both sitting there, open hearts, feeling, what's going to happen? You connect and you start falling for each other. If you don't, if just one person is falling because they're being vulnerable and you're sitting there just being receptive and listening, oh, I get you. Oh, that's an interesting story. So you end up being a sounding board for them, someone who's being really sympathetic, someone who is there for them to share their stories, but you're not opening or sharing yourself. What's going to happen? They're going to open up. They're going to start feeling for you. They're going to start to fall for you. They're going to start to feel love for you, and you don't. And what happens? Your relationship is completely uneven. You are up here, still in your head, and they are down here, getting down to the heart. And then that's annoying, right? Because then what happens? This person starts to become needy because they're feeling for you. They're feeling emotional, and they start to feel clingy to you because you're not feeling it back for them. Your relationship is uneven, and then it annoys you, and you leave. Not good. If you want to feel love, open your heart, be vulnerable, get raw, allow yourself to fall in love. Allow yourself to fall in love. If you want more tips on dating, love, and relationships, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. You can also go to my website, screwingtherules.com, and learn more about my coaching and my various products. I have so much more to share with you. I'll see you soon.